And I'm live, pal. And the goddamn intro didn't play again, did it? That's why I had these headphones in, so I want to play this titty fucking game. Now I got hit with that goddamn thumb. For whatever reason, the X button, it just doesn't work when I'm doing the remote play. These gapes were made for gaping, and that's just where they'll drip. One of these days, these gapes are gonna drip all over you. For those watching in the future, I moved my shit around, so I have a more exciting setup for today. Wish I knew why this Streamlabs for desktop was so much more complicated than web version. Are you ready for some exciting watch a guy in clown makeup play a wrestling game action? I wouldn't be. I would fucking hit that X button in the top right faster than so fast I'd get hand burned. I was watching Dr. Disrespect one time, and he did this thing called interacting. I don't really know how to do that. Oh, thank Christ, it's Matt. Not much. I'm playing this game. I did actually did I did I did a little bit of an event, so I have like work makeup on. What about you? I missed your stream last night. How's life? I haven't got to watch it yet. I saw that you were on while I was still out and about. What all did you cover on your stream last night? Here's the thing. Alright. So, like, I get ghost pepper chicken, right? And it's good. I got this, I use a few different of the food apps, right? So, one of them's Uber Eats. And now Uber Eats will usually have a little bit of an upcharge here and there, but they also have like deals and shit too. So they had this buy one get one free on like the ghost pepper chicken, and I was like, okay, so they got boneless and bone in, and I'm like, I don't like the bone. The bone freaks me out, man. I don't know how to put it. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I've got to have the fucking bone. I want to feel like a caveman. I don't. I want to be in the future. I want to live in the technological future. So I get the boneless, and boy, it's good. And and you could kind of feel the heat. I mean, they call it that ghost pepper, but it wasn't really as bad as like normal ghost pepper is. And but I started feeling warm down here. You know that area between like under your belly button to your your Peter? I don't know what that area is called. I mean, I guess you could call it a midsection. Is there a word for it? That space between the belly button and the top of the the Peter area? Whatever the name of that area is, that just started the fupa. I know I don't have one. I'm still proud to be able to wear my skinny jeans, but like I just started feeling fucking hot right there, and I'm thinking it's like, okay, so I'm getting ready to have the shits, and it was like to be expected, but no, that never came. But I went to go take a piss, and it was like fucking fire. And I was like, oh my god, this is the worst moment of my life. And then 20 minutes later, oh my god, I got a piss fire again, and again, and again, and again. I'm just pissing fire over and over, and like, and that's not my medical area of expertise or anything. So I'm just assuming that somehow or another the yeah, it was pissing mace all right. So I'm just assuming that the two had to have something to do with one another. Because I mean, there wasn't like a unprotected sex with a hooker or anything that proceeded immediately before or after the ghost pepper challenge or whatever. But then I got home, right, and said, like, this is the fucking culprit right here. This damn Louisiana chicken right here. And the real reason I think it caused me the UTI was like this note that was underneath the package. And I don't know if you can read it, but it says, "Welcome to the world of UTIs," and then it even says, "Ha ha 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 ha" at the end. So that's really the reason I think it was that. So I'm assuming one of the women working behind the counter. One of the women working behind the counter that put the "Welcome to the world of UTIs" and the "ha ha ha" under it. They must have been rubbing the ghost pepper chicken all over their pussies before I ate it, and that's how I got the UTI. Maybe I might be the first recorded person in history that's ever gotten a UTI orally from chicken. Well, wait, I should probably rephrase that. From fast food chicken that was prepared by someone that wasn't clean. So that hurt. So always be on the lookout when you pick up your Louisiana Kitchen Popeyes. Always look for a note. If Arrested Development ever taught you anything, is always what they say. I forgot what they said, but always check for a note. That's just like when the ladies back in the 1980s used to write in lipstick on the mirrors after they'd fuck up Patrick Bateman's stockbroker. They "Welcome to the wild and wonderful world of AIDS," and they underline AIDS like 3 times to really stress the AIDS part. So yeah, there is that. So God bless. In other great news, I got this letter in the mail, from the office of the fiduciary. How do you say it? Fiduciary supervisor, and in it, it's got a seal, and it says United States of America, and it has a letter to a beneficiary, and it's from, it says like RE, like it's not a I don't know why that ever started. It's not a reply. It's not like I ever talked to these people. It's like, reply, estate of prostitute whore. And it says, "Dear me, you're hereby notified Tuesday, October the 7th, 2025, the last will and testament of the whore that used to take shits on Islamic Muslims for money, was recorded in her office, and you're named as beneficiary to this estate. This letter is your notification and is not required to do anything unless you want to contact our office for questions." And I'm like, hell yeah, free money. Who'd have thought? That's why that's always be kind to people. You just never know when you'll come across a prostitute that'll die and they'll leave you something in their will. It could be anything. It could be like the shower curtain, or it could be like $20. And then I'll go get some more Louisiana chicken from Popeyes. Maybe a different one that won't give me a UTI or whatever I've got. Urinary diarrhea. Oh God, that would be neat though. Like if I did, like what if it's like one of those wills? It's like, you can inherit all this money, but you have to do something for the estate first. Like you got to meet with all the old clients, and you got to sit down with them. Like you got to go through like her old black book or whatever, and like call each of them and tell all of them that she's dead. or what she died of. It's like, what would it like? I'm like the executor of the estate or whatever, but I'm like executing her last will and testament. I'm like calling all of her old clients to just fuck with them, and tell them that she's dead. It's like, and I have to end it with, and I can't tell you what she died of, and then hang up the phone. So that way they just freak out. But who knows? I mean, this could be an adventure. And I got a hellhole of a week coming up at work, so ugh. Didn't Dylan have to go out of state this week? I didn't bother trying to pester him to come on tonight. I just figured I'd just play this game for a little while and see who all wanted to stop by. I don't really should have paid attention. Jesus. Like I'm playing Faction Wars right now. I don't really know what's called that. I'm not playing people online or anything. But this is oh god damn it. It's a fucking ladder match. And these goddamn things are harder than shit. They're not too bad if you can get, at least for Faction Wars, they let you submit them as well. So you don't have to get the hanging object. The hanging object's a nightmare because it's like you got to hit, you can see there. Oh, yeah, you could, that's easy. It's like you could make them yourself, or you could just literally go to community creations and download them. I mean, that's easy. It's like pretty much anything you can think of that's ever been done in wrestling, there's someone that's made like a community creation of it. Like, don't think these people haven't made, like Chris Benoit, obviously, that's been made a million times when people thought, oh, no one would ever do that. He's a murderer. Oh, fuck no. They put him in community creations like the next game. Any bad person. I've seen porn stars in the community creations. So, I mean, pretty much if you can dream it up, it's in there. Not only is the tag team Blade Runners in there, you can probably get Harrison Ford's Blade Runners in there. Pretty much, I mean, I've had really good luck finding pretty much any movie character I just can dream up of. Like, I mean, any like horror movie character like Jason and Freddy and Michael Myers and I mean Chucky, but he ends up being oversized because you can only make the character so short. Yeah, that was pretty upsetting. AVGM beat my ass. The fucking X button, I don't know what it is. It's like if you look at the screen there, it's like, well, it doesn't really show you on that, but like when you're on the defensive, when the slider is going back and forth, you just hit the X, at some point while your slider is in the green. And it's easy to do. It's super easy to do, but I don't know if there's some kind of lag that I'm not picking up on. Because like when I'm looking at this screen right here, the remote play is perfect. It's perfectly timed up with my TV, which is over to the side here. So I don't know, but I'm gonna have to beat his ass again tonight to redeem myself. That's another thing too. It's like that's why I'm looking to the side right now. I'm the big fat bitch in the middle by the W, by the way. I'm the one. I'm the one slaying the redheaded girl right now on the W. If I'd have known there was going to be ladder matches, I wouldn't have bothered playing rules. Yeah, they're actually like these days the crowds are pretty good. You can like you can't tell here because it's zoomed out so far. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Back when the crowds were just like if they animated at all, they were like, yay, yay, yay. And then the ultra early era, like being able to like hold up signs and stuff. Yeah, there's like that one that you shared that Stephen Hawking one. There was the did you see the one? It was like Bob Ross versus Mr. Rogers. That one looked really good too. There was I seen a couple of other Stephen Hawking ones. Oh my God Almighty! It's like it's those videos have been freaking me out, and the reason is because it just all leads back to AI is gonna take so many people's jobs. It's like, I mean, we're right now where just us everyday people we can literally take one picture and upload it in the whatever AI program you want to use. Like I just use Grok because I'm already paying for the blue check mark on X, and Grok is a pretty much the best AI anyway. And like on my Twitter, it's like I did blah, you know me, I get fucking tongue tied. I did a outfit a while back and I took a picture of it and I was like, oh, I want to see if I can animate it. And I did. I uploaded it in there and I animated it, and it would like have me moving around and shit. And what was kind of cool was like stuff that it ended up like guessing. Like in the actual photo, I was barefoot, but you wouldn't know it because my feet are off screen, right? So in one video, I was like, it animated me like kind of dancing around, acting crazy. When I kicked up one of my feet, it had me wearing a pair of white sneakers that looked like those New Balance. I guess that was the cut down on people beating off the feet. I don't know. But I made one. But I ended up making one, and this is how easy it was. It was just the uploaded picture, one photograph, and I just typed out a prompt that was just like, have me put down my phone and pick up a hammer and hit a werewolf in the face that's trying to come into my bathroom, and it fucking did it. And it was in less than a minute, and it looked pretty good, you know? Yeah, that's why I didn't try to upload that video to only clowns, because no one wants to beat off the mom's shoes. And I was like, God damn, it is so freaky how little effort it is. I mean, because it's just like you said, we're in the fucking infancy of this shit. It's like, for entertainment, if it hasn't been done already, it's going to be done. There's going to be at the very least, animated movies that'll probably be first. Animated movies that are created entirely from AI and prompts in the AI, no actual script or anything, just basic bullet points, you know, and then have the characters enter the army base and have an epic battle with zombies, period, enter, hitting enter, and then a minute later there's a 15-minute, action-packed war scene that our Skynet AI just dreamed up. It was like, like at my job, right? It's like I remember like last year over on like the customer service side, they had this guy, and like they're called workforce management, and what they were supposed to do, their whole job was like they'll help manage like the queues and stuff of like inbound calls that are like about patients and shit. And like, well, AI took his fucking job because like this guy had a steady job and he made it through last year. He was at the Christmas party. It's the one that they'll fly people in like me. They'll fly me in, and he's at the Christmas party. Everything's business as usual. January come, business as usual. February, boom, him and some other people got let go because they figured out they figured out how to make that his job so easy that they just didn't need him anymore. So I was like, God. And I'm like, and I'm in tech, so anything tech related. It's like I feel bad for people. It's like I got a friend of mine that does like he does payroll for a major company around here. I mean, it's not just him. It's like a whole gigantic team of people. And I was just thinking to myself, I was like, yeah, that giant team, I bet that team was even bigger 10 years ago and even bigger 20 years ago. Now it's like a team of like 10 people doing it for a whole organization. And then I'm just like, man, it's going to eventually get to the point where it's just going to be like a couple of like regular, like I'm just using payroll as an example, a couple of regular payroll people, and then like a payroll manager, and like really all they're doing is like kind of waiting on like actual honest to God disputes. Like, hey, my check isn't right, and I've got proof, and then so it's actually something where they need to like actually have a human go in and see, okay, is this really a fuck up with the AI, and then they can manually fix it. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm setting myself up for a lot of sleepless nights. It's happening right now, starting to reference its own output, and things immediately break down. The deluge of AI content. Yeah. And then there's other things, too. It's like what Dylan ran into before. It's like, like if one of his, like, videos gets flagged for inappropriate content, and, like, okay, so it got flagged by AI for inappropriate content. So if you go to dispute it, you're just disputing it with the same exact AI again. It's not like they have the different AI for disputes. It's like the old joke, like in call centers, right? It was like, it's like blah blah blah, and that's why your bill is $120. It's like, well, let me speak to your supervisor because that's not right. Okay, hang on. Hi, I'm the supervisor. No, you're the same guy. Nope, I'm totally different. I'm a different person that's different from the person before. I'm entirely different. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, Dylan, it's like, Spurg. So, so it's like, you're disputing, if you go to dispute something, you're just disputing it with the same program. It's like disputing your traffic ticket with the same cop when you say, hey, let me talk to your supervisor. And the guy just takes off regular cop hat and puts on supervisor cop hat, which will actually be entertaining for people like us that like to watch those lunatics that flip out on cops for no reason, just because they're just, driving around looking for trouble, in my opinion. They call other AI stalemate, mock anchor, glitch out. Yeah, so yeah, it's like how do two exact same AI programs play a game of chess, or checkers, or something like that? You think it would always just be a tie, and if one ever beat the other one, it would just explode. But but unrelated to all that, I saw some like irritating shit recently. It's like, at one of the malls I'll go to around here, there's this guy at the mall, and he was wearing a shirt, and he was wearing this shirt to be noticed. And the shirt was "fuck ICE. No one's illegal." And he was walking around, and he had this like pretentious. I tried to get a picture of the guy, but I swear he could feel me watching him. And he had this look on his face, like, look at me, I'm helping. I'm on the right side of history. And it was just infuriating me. It's trying to get a picture of the guy, because like security, there's like the security that were actually cops that do it, and they're like spare time or something, like stop the guy, and they're like telling him he had to leave the mall or change his shirt or something. And the guy was doing the whole like sovereign citizen thing. He's like, well, let me see the exact literature that says I can't wear something like this. And it's like, well, they made it too easy anyway. He made it too easy on them, because it had a cuss word. It didn't even have an asterisk. It was like, fuck ICE. And actually, he might have been eyeballing me while I was eyeballing him. So I was wearing a fucking Cannibal Corpse shirt. So he was probably going to try to be like, whoa, you're going to make me leave the mall. Make that guy leave the mall. He's wearing some zombies eating out one another on his shirt. Oh yeah. I mean, one of the ones I go to, it's perfectly safe. It's a good place to go and just zone out to get my 12,000 steps in that the doctor said, hey, you bastard, you're going to have to start doing. Quit sitting on your fucking ass all day. It's not 2020 anymore. And it's too late in the day now to go. There's a lake right out there, but I would need someone to go with me, or I would even with pew pew, even with my pew pew, I still I don't want to go out by myself. I need to have a buddy, and it's hard to get when you're a weirdo like me. But yes, there's a couple of malls I like to go to get my laps in, because they got plenty of cops, and actually I'm the one that gets mostly looked at like I'm a troublemaker. Most of the mall people know me now. Don't mean to brag. But yeah, and then there's another guy that was out there that was wearing a "I'm helping" shirt, and I swear it was a white guy, but he had a shirt on that said, "Relax, gringo, I'm legal." I'm like, oh God, how? Ugh. I'm like, yeah, thanks. You're helping. You're helping. guess that was all the major excitement out this week. Oh, except for just my job is on this week. They got me doing some tasks that I really want to do. Help my teammates out so maybe they'll fucking pin one of these bitches. Damn it, when you big fat bitch, I'll switch to her. Now I switch to her. You need to switch your character. There you go. Yeah. Fucker. These matches already suck. And with remote play, it's even, like, can't prove it, but there's like an extra like millisecond of lag. I have an idea for a show like you watching some Inside the Ropes interviews. Yeah, let's do it, man. I'm down for it, of course. We'd have to I don't know how they are. You gotta remember, we gotta be careful about copyright, or we'll get our channels taken down. And I don't, even though we're, I know me and you are on the same page as far as like, we just do this for shits and giggles. But well, we still don't want our shit taken down before we want it taken down. So we'd have to figure out how we can watch it without, in that transformative content way. That it seems like, I don't know, it seems like big channels can watch that shit and comment on it however they want, and they never have problems. And then like these dabbleverse, like Spurg knows what I'm talking about. It's like, Shuley watching Kevin Brennan watching Shuley, Kevin Brennan watching Chad watching Shuley, and that whole thing where they know how to start and stop and comment on it. No one seems to get in any trouble, but I swear I think those AI fuckers just pick on small channels, and they're just like, nope, you can't watch anything at all, even for 1 second, or we're taking your shit down. Also, foreign object theory. Oh, fuck yeah. That would be funny, too. That would be something that, like, we could, like, just dream up. There's legitimate, like, foreign objects. Like, like the classic steel chair. So, now, there's different ways you could do that list. It could be like, what one is just the most popular, which is going to be the steel chair. Or you could even say it's like, what ones are like the most like devastating. It's like, like if you get hit with it, will you kick out? It's like, yeah, you'll probably kick out of a chair, depending on the situation. But that one's used so much. That's almost like a powerful move, but not necessarily a guaranteed knockout. Of course, there's like, like Mick Foley and them with bat with nails in it, bat with nails and fire, bat with fire, table on fire. Oh, goddamn, that fucking nightstick. The first time I saw him use that, like, in my brain, I mean, he may as well have killed the other guy. Because, I mean, I had that nightstick built up in my brain as being like just, I don't know, just like a steel pipe. I don't know, that shit, it might actually hurt me when it's steel pipe. Please. Is long enough where I can pin this fucking door. Oh, thank God. I didn't even see the fucking numbers come up on the screen. Well, I won, but this is Faction Wars, and you have like a team of 4 people. I mean, I know that's only 3 right there, but you have a team of 4 people that you're taking through all these different stages, and their health carries over. So, whatever health I lost here is going to carry over. I hope I don't got no more of these goddamn ladder matches. Unique foreign object. Okay, now there's a unique one. Unique one. I mean, like that's again like bats, because that hadn't been really done until Sting. It's like the most like first ones I can think of is like chairs, and then as we got into the late 80s, 90s, then like if you had like a gimmick. Like Big Boss Man, then you had Nightstick. Repo Man had something like fucking like a bull rope or something, didn't he? Or like a kind of like a grappling hook, like you put on the back of a tow truck. I swear I remember him coming out with something that like fit his gimmick, and I want to say it was like grappling hook. I don't even know that he ever used it, to be honest. Sting Bat. Because that went with his gimmick. And of course, Triple H, he took ownership of the sledgehammer. And to me, the sledgehammer became like the newest, like, oh, if you get hit with that, it's just over. Like, you get hit with that even one time, it's over. But then they nerfed that in wrestling too. Just like in a video game. It's like, well, not necessarily. You might. Maybe if it was after a 30-minute match, you get hit with it. But, yeah. What the hell? It's that multitasking thing. If I was off screen, I could probably think of 10 million of them. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, Mr. Sacco was in the S tier. God damn, I'm drawing a blank to see if anyone, like, legitimately got out of Mr. Sacco. Like, if he hit it, it pretty much meant it was over. Okay, now what this is, you see on the screen here, just to have something to talk about. This is like gear. So, like I can only pick one, but I can attach one of these to one of my people that's on the left side of the screen. So, like, this one is called Flycatcher, and the only thing it does, it gives me a +8 in being able to, for reversal timing. And only for aerial reversals. So they got to be like jumping off the top rope. So that's really like, what's the word? Really conditional, I guess is the word I'm trying to say. So it's like, it's only going to do me any good if someone's jumping off of the top rope, jumping off of the apron, trying to hit me with something. So I'm not going to bother with that. This one is just leg durability. So really all that's going to do is help me with leg submissions. This one's probably going to be the best one. This is power submission defense. I'm going to put it on Alexa Bliss. And I got 4 slots that I can use. So, I'm going to put it on Alexa Bliss. And I got 4 slots that I can use. So, I'm going to put it on Alexa Bliss. And I got 4 slots that I can use. So, I'm going to put it on Alexa Bliss. And I got 4 slots that I can use. So, I'm going to put it on Alexa Bliss. And I got 4 slots that I can use. So, I'm going to put it on Alexa Bliss. And I got 4 slots that I can use. So, I'm going to put it on Alexa Bliss. And I got 4 slots that I can use. So, I'm going to put it on Alexa Bliss. And I got 4 slots that I can use. So, I'm going to put it on Alexa Bliss. And I got 4 slots that I can use. So, I'm going to put it on Alexa Bliss. And I got 4 slots that I can use. So, I'm going to put it on Alexa Bliss. And I got 4 slots that I can use. So, I'm going to put it on Alexa Bliss. And I got 4 slots that I can use. So, I'm going to put it on Alexa Bliss. And I got 4 slots The whole point of this game is to see these points here, say FWX250 as faction war points. And that the faction war points are so you have enough currency at the end of a run that you can buy a brand new character that you can play in the game. That's if you beat all 5 stages. Ugh, this shouldn't be too bad. I can usually beat these 4x4 pretty quick. Matt, which one do you use? Do you use StreamYard, or are you going live like straight in YouTube or something? God damn it! I know this is like almost cheesy to say. I swear it's just going this remote plays, throwing off my reversal. Something tells me I'm gonna have a lot of fucking ladder matches this run. Oh, and this one I have to. Get it through YouTube mobile. I always wondered why it's like. I'm not even sure I'm going to ask this the right way. It's like, you know how everybody uses Streamlabs or StreamYard or whatever. I don't know, the one that's called like Evie Musk or whatever. I was like, the first time I heard that, I kept thinking, it's like, so some people are using an app that's like Elon Musk's mom or something. And I'm like thinking to myself, I was like, why doesn't YouTube just make something, just make something and make it easy? It seems like that would be the most obvious choice. It's like, why are they even, I don't know. To me, that seems like that's like a money being left on the table thing. Because I knew, like, if you weren't wanting to do, like, really anything at all, you could just go live straight in YouTube. So yeah, I don't understand why they don't just have something that's just, okay, so you wanna stream to YouTube using the YouTube streaming app, and we've studied all these other apps, and we know the stuff that you guys like to do. Some of you, like me, it's because it is just for fun, but I like to do that. I have fun doing that, like cheesy shit, like making a AI picture and like putting it to music and setting like an intro and an outro. I mean, it is literally just for fun, because I don't think we're Dr. Disrespect or anything, but that stuff is fun, and to make it easy, it's like some of these applications, they don't make it like pick up and play. Like think of like the Nintendo games of the past that you could just buy from the store, and you, honest to God, didn't really need to even look at the instruction book. You could figure it out yourself in 5 minutes. It's like they need to make these things easier to just, figure out, like, at least some of the fun stuff. My Xbox can stream Twitch, but not to YouTube. But it has a YouTube. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't know. Some of them I don't even understand why people stream to it anyway. It's like, I'm not saying Twitch is dying or anything, but there's no time do I ever think it's like, man, I've got to load up my Twitch app because I want to watch something. It's like everybody that I watch is on YouTube or Rumble. It's like there's nobody I go like, oh, I've got to see the new Twitch stream by this person. I mean, it used to be like that Perry Caravello was on Twitch, but yeah, I don't get it, man. It's like I don't get it. You would think YouTube would just have like hey, you want to stream to YouTube? Here's the YouTube streaming app. All right, here's some things that most people like to do. Here's how you can upload an intro video. You can add a countdown timer. You can make it easy to do things for like people like me that don't have a lot of time to like experiment with this shit. So when I do figure this shit out, it's within minutes. And not even figuring out, but like things like Spurg has, like when he wants to, he can just throw up, we'll be right back, as opposed to like what I would do if I was like, hey, if I said like right now, I'm going to go to the bathroom, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this napkin. I'm going to do that. That's my will be right back. It's that. Or I might tilt the camera up to stare at the ceiling fan so you don't see my dick when I stand up. Not that I'm naked, but I don't know that anyone wants to see a face full of crotch. Yeah, but yeah, you should use Rumble for copyrighted stuff. I have no idea how Twitch is with that stuff. Yeah, all those like little things, like even someone like Chad Zumach knows how to like put up those like pretty cool "we'll be right back" and can play like a video easily. Those are other things too. It's like being able to easily share a tab with like an image, or share a tab with video, and it's not like a complete nightmare to have the audio play. I mean, it should be just as easy as hearing audio play. Like if we're not streaming right now and you say, I want to go to a web page and I want to watch a video with audio, it should be that easy to like share that. Like, I was on a stream with somebody, I won't say who, but I was on a stream with somebody a few months back, and they were trying to share, like, a video with audio, and god fucking damn, they could not figure it out. And I had no working knowledge. I think they said they were using Elon Musk, or whatever the fuck it's called, EV Musk or whatever. I had no knowledge of it. I know what it is, but I'm not going to use it, especially if it costs more, and they could not figure the fuck out how to get the audio to play on their own, and somebody helped them, and what the person that helped them, it seemed like it was like 4 paragraphs of instructions of what you had to do to just make the audio audible to not only the host but to the people listening to this goddamn show as well. I was like, that's infuriating. It shouldn't be that many inserts. It should just be like, the video is not muted, so if I hit play, if I hear it, you hear it. Yo, that's the thing too. Back when we were young and our whole lives were in front of us, we had a whole lot of time for this stuff. Like, I actually used to know how to use Photoshop. I have no idea anymore. I don't know. I don't know. I can only use Photoshop for work. Like if it's for work, like editing a PDF file or something like that, and it's nothing cool. Uh, but like I used to actually know how to like fuck around with like Photoshop to make images look better and shit back in the day because I had all that fucking free time that I don't know where it went now. It's like, and I try to explain it to like my younger friends around here that they don't get it. It's like but like for us, I think a lot of us feel the same way. It's like you wake up, it's 8 a.m. You blink, it's 8 p.m. and you're like, oh God, I'm gonna have to go to bed soon to go to work in the morning. And oh man, that's one thing I'd love to talk long. I mean, well, it's not like MySpace is a wrestler, but yeah, I had a lot of fun with MySpace, and I learned how to use what Matt just said with basic HTML. I had an Angel Fire web page where I learned how to do like real basic shit, and okay, the Angel Fire page that I had. This is how hard I had it. Was I did it on a fucking Dreamcast. A Dreamcast was my first like access to the internet in my own home. Uh, so before Dreamcast, I had no internet in my home whatsoever. Whenever the Dreamcast came out, that's when I could get that 56K modem, and I learned that like basic HTML shit for some like wrestler web pages. And then I learned a little bit more shit with MySpace. I remember with MySpace you could do a lot of like editing, but then they started like making it easy, thank Christ. But then once it became easier to make your page look cooler, then everybody quit using it, which sucked because I had so much fucking fun on MySpace. And like, I'm not trying to be filthy, but like, I got fucking girls left and right on that fucking thing. And like, and I was young then, so like, it was like, so I was all about that adventure, so like if I met a girl on like MySpace, pretty much the chain, I don't know what I want to call it, the chain of command, I guess would be like, I started talking to a girl on MySpace, I'm like, hey, add me on MSN Messenger so we can go on webcam, and that was my way of vetting them to make sure I'm talking to a fucking girl, and if that went okay, then it was like, all right, we need to meet up now. I swear to God, one of my MySpace getting laid was straight out of a fucking Kids in the Hall sketch. It was like that Kids in the Hall sketch. If you remember, it was Kevin McDonald and oh God, I always fuck the other guy's name. I swear I want to keep calling him Michael McDowell, which isn't right at all. But not Dave Foley, not Bruce McCullough, and not Kevin McDonald. What's the last guy? The first person to type it in the chat wins a no prize from Marvel Comics. Let's see who can use Google or just AI. Who's the fucking last? God damn it. Oh, see if I can't beat you all. I'm going to use it. The Kids in the Hall. I'm going to Grok. Name all the kids in the hall. So let's see if you all can beat me. Dave Foley, Bruce McCullough, Kevin McDonald, Mark McKinney. God damn it. It was Mark McKinney. And then finally Scott Thompson. Uh, and really, I know this, I'm subject hopping all over the fucking place, but like, I don't use Google at all anymore because I don't trust it because it's so left leaning. I just absolutely don't trust it for anything anymore unless it's absolutely something that cannot be political. Political is eyes. But I don't even use it. I just fucking use Grok. And Elon Musk said he's going to be working on basically a Grok version of Wikipedia that's supposed to. I'm not trying to sound like a ball washer or anything, but it's supposed to be as without political bias as possible. But I know. Don't get your hopes up. Never get your hopes up with this shit. Man, yeah, that's what I was getting at earlier, Matt. It's like, yeah, well, I did make some fucking drives, and I made some drives that were hours and hours and hours away, and it was always fucking worth it. And I got so lucky each time because, shit, man, it's like we've all heard stories about people that just fucked up and they go to meet someone, and it's like, and it turns out to be like, aha, there's no girl here at all. There's just a gang of people with bats ready to beat you to death. But one of the ones, it was straight out of Kids in the Hall sketch. It was Kevin McDonald and Mark McKinney, right? And they were playing teenagers, and they had like braces. And so the whole sketch, they kind of sounded like this. And I think it was a losing their virginity sketch. And when they're getting ready to get it on, like lightning's flashing outside, and the camera would pan to a different part of the room. And like one part of the room, there's like a deer head. Another part of the room is like a picture of the dad with like a shotgun or something. And I swear to Christ, that was one of my adventures. It was like I met up with a girl. I go to her house, and she's still living with her parents, and there were deer head fucking everywhere. I swear there were no pictures in this fucking house. It was just fucking deer heads everywhere. And I just kept thinking, I was like, man, some old man's gonna come out of a room with a shotgun and just like I don't approve of you trying to fuck my whore daughter, so I'm gonna end you. Oh, hey, Thompson, it's been a minute. I think we're on completely different time zones. I never get to see you around any of the chats or anywhere. But yeah, I just ended up hooking up with the chick. So it turned out to be a non-story, but it was real creepy. The paint, I don't know how to put this. This ain't gonna make any sense. But the paint that you can see here, it's not gonna blow your wig off or nothing, but it just looks like normal paint. The fucking paint in this goddamn house, it looked like someone that didn't know how to painted it. It was fucking bad. It was all, I don't know how to put it better than that. And it was just like shade of blue that you never see used on like walls. And but no, there was one bit of the fucking horror tried to steal my flip phone. It's like I was like getting ready. I was like, yeah, well, thanks for the pussy, and I'm getting ready to leave. And right before I'm going out the door, I'm like patting myself down to like make sure I got everything. I'm like, where the fuck is my flip phone? So I ended up having to stay there, and the girl was like, you could tell she was pretending to help me look, but I don't know what the fuck she was going to do with it. I don't know. Maybe she was just a thief for thieving. I don't know. Maybe she thought there was some like value with this flip phone, but she took it and stuffed it on a couch that we didn't even sit on. So, but I wasn't fucking leaving without that goddamn phone because, it was my fucking phone. And when I found it, I didn't make a deal. I was like, oh, there it is. I wonder how it got there. And then I just got the fuck out of there. It's like, yeah, that is some sketchy shit. This whore tried to steal my goddamn shitty ass flip phone. I don't know what she was gonna do with it. Obviously, never talked to her again. But I still, if I ran into her, I'd be like, hey, thanks for the pussy. Still don't. I don't. Not happy with you about you trying to steal from me, though. Fucking weird. Man, MySpace was fun. I still have friends to this day that I met off of there. But as with everything, I mean, everybody, we've all kind of lost touch with our friends but in a sense, I'm still friends with them because I could just pick up the phone and they would, well, probably answer. I was overseas for many years. Went back to funeral to us. Yeah, man, Popeye down here. Popeyes is like crazy. It used to. If you were asking about my Louisiana kitchen Popeyes that I got a little earlier. Yeah, it could just be a coincidence, but I ate some ghost pepper chicken from Popeyes, and then almost immediately afterward, I felt like I was asking. Yeah, it's like the fupa area, between your belly button and the top of your dick. That area just started feeling hot. It's not exactly your midsection. It's under the belly button, but above the top of your dick, start feeling hot. And I've been pissing like a fucking racehorse. And every one of my pisses have been hotter than the one before it. And I swear I haven't fucked a hooker lately. One died that I did not fuck, but put me in their will. Thank God. Church's is Texas chicken now. I've never had Church's chicken. If I did, I don't remember it at all. The sides they have down here for Popeyes, I think they have a mac and cheese that's okay. But yeah, I want to ask you all this. I'm truly interested in your answer. This isn't just farming. But as far as mac and cheese goes, if you're craving mac and cheese, is there a place that you can name that's better than Chick-fil-A? Because I think Chick-fil-A's version of mac and cheese is the top of the food chain. If you're in the mood for mac and cheese, if you all have a different place that you like, I'd love to know it because I'd love to try it out. God damn, man, that fucking, it is burning. Cracker Barrel? Really? Okay. I mean, because I've ate at Cracker Barrel a few times, and we all know what happened with them not too long ago. But I hadn't been there in a minute. It was I just didn't have that much luck when I ate there. It was nothing tasted bad, but nothing tasted I don't really know how to put it. Nothing tasted seasoned the way I liked it, I guess. Oh no, you're right. I mean, well, how many fried chicken spots? I mean, you come down here, you're in Dallas. I mean, it's not non-stop restaurants everywhere, fast food, and then there's entry level, the next step up, Chili's and Applebee's and stuff like that. I mean, I literally, and it's not an exaggeration at all, if I walked outside right now and headed that direction right there, I would walk around the lake and I'm at a Starbucks, and I'm at a Starbucks in under 5 minutes that way. If I go that way out my front door, then I will walk to the first restaurant that you've heard of is shit. I mean, it's a Potbelly. Potbelly is like 6 or 7 minutes that way. There's a bunch of other ones, but they're all like they're local restaurants, so they don't really count. But there's a shitload right there. I don't know if Grimaldi's Pizza's everywhere in America or not, but like same there. If I want pizza, I can walk to get it if I really want to. In about 7 minutes, but what is funny is like, and I think it's probably every state, but Starbucks. There's more Starbucks here than there is fucking McDonald's here, because I've got one that's 5 minutes away that direction, one that's 6 minutes away that direction, and then there's literally 2 of them at the mall. There's one on the first floor in Macy's and one on the second floor in the food court. And then there's just all the other ones that are spread out everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. Oh, God, yeah. Quiznos. Oh, man, y'all want to hear y'all want to hear a thank God it happened to you and not me story? Quiznos. All right. So, Quiznos. Where I used to live, there was a Quiznos, and I got off work, and I was craving Quiznos. So, I go there, and I forget what I order. It's some kind of their version of a pizza sub. It might have even been called a pizza sub. But I love to load that shit up with hot everything. So if they had hot ranch, I'd get hot ranch. If they had, jalapenos. It's hot, 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 hot. And I eat it. It's outstanding. And I go to leave, and at least where I was at, that Quiznos was in the middle of a mini mall, and so I just walk down the mini mall a little bit, and I go into a GameStop, and of course, the second you walk in, they're like, $5 down, just put $5 down on the next Call of Duty, $5 down, $5 down. They're doing that shit the second you walk in. I wonder if they still do that, because I just don't even, I haven't went in a GameStop in forever. Not even to just browse. But I go in there and I don't want to put nothing down. I'm just seeing what you have. Are you sure you don't want to put $5 down on Call of Duty or whatever the fuck? And I'm looking around, and then I get the fucking gurgle. I mean, it is a fucking. And I'm like, oh God, and I could tell that the fart I wanted to let out wasn't safe, so I didn't even try. And I instantly felt hot. Hot. I'm like, oh no. So I know it's I do not go to the restroom in public under any circumstances. I just won't do it. I won't do it. Every place I've ever lived at, there's always been stories of people going into a public restroom somewhere, and there's fucking violent gang members just waiting to jump somebody. So I was like, fuck no, I'm going home. And where I was at anyway, none of those, even on a scale of 1 to 10 emergency level, none of those places there were what I would even consider kind of safe. Like, to me, top tier of, do you want to get jumped for no reason in a bathroom that's also filthy? Just go to your local gas station. So, like, I won't do it. And, like, I would go behind my car and shit in a parking lot before I would use a public fucking restroom. But, so I get in my car and I race home, and I'm hitting every green light, but I'm sweating, and it's bad. It's bad. I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to fucking make it? And what made it worse was I was wearing some very tight skinny jeans, so that made it even worse to try to peel those off in an emergency. And of course, I'm wearing a belt too. I'm wearing an old goth belt because I'm trying to be gothed up. And so I get home, I run in, slam the door, lock the door, run to my bathroom. I hit that toilet, and it was a. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're on the YouTube, so we got to use a replacement word. It was like a laser zapper going. It was like a volcano. So we can say that, right? We're not going to get shadow banned for saying a volcano. It was like a volcano explosion that's never happened before or after or since, and it was the most painful aftermath of my entire life. And it was from Quiz. It's not really even Quizno's fault. It could have been food poisoning, but I did load that thing up with like hot everything. Oh, hey, Mazzy, you're in the middle of a disgusting story. This all started from Quizno's. Most painful aftermath of all time. I mean, it was so bad. I was like, I didn't even want to try to stand up. I was like, I think I just need to. I think I'm just here forever. I don't think I can get up. I think I'm here forever. And like I did what I could do without being too. I did what I could do, and I got into the shower, and I took the coldest shower and sprayed off the volcano with the coldest water known to man. And I was like, this is what Jodie Foster felt like after she rolled off of the pinball machine. It was so bad, and it was all from a goddamn Quiznos. I should have got Chili's. What was it? Chili's for my abulera. No one was sending me Chili's. I love that chicken at Popeyes. Oh yeah, here is the note for those of you that missed it. It was like after oh my God. Okay, and then after that, it's not like I was magically fixed after the shower. I had to lie down on my side. I couldn't even lie down on my back. I was lying down on my side for the rest of the day. And I was like, and that was the last time I ever had Quiznos, was after that kaboom explosion. But Mazzy, you missed it. I think I got a UTI from Popeyes ghost pepper chicken, and because I loved it. It tasted great. But the second I ate it, maybe you know the answer. Matt calls it the fupa. So poor Matt's had to sit through this goddamn story 4 times now. So maybe more people come in. It's like the area between your belly button and your privates. It's like, I don't know if that has a name. It's definitely not the taint. That's the other side. But I guess it's just the fupa. But after I ate the Popeye, UTI. Oh yeah, it's oh my god, it's the hottest pisses I've ever taken. I swear it's it's because of this goddamn chicken. But I ate the chicken. The chicken was great. No issues with the chicken. Not no need to go to the other kind of restroom because of the chicken. But ever since I had the fucking chicken, I've been pissing fire. And I haven't fucked the whore lately or anything like that. And if I did, the Lord tells you won't catch anything if you pull out, But but I've been pissing fire since then. And the other reason I think it's a UTI. And hey, Dominic, Popeye gives me the soul shit. Yeah, but this is coming out my dick hole. It's like, I had this note on the bottom of it. And it said this. It says, welcome to the world of UTIs. Ha 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 ha. So my thought is that some unclean whore working in the back of that fucking place, saw me coming in and rubbed that fucking chicken up and down her pussy lips and gave me some kind of UTI, STD, SUV, and that's what I've been dealing with all, God knows when this happened now. I've lost track of time and space. You don't catch diseases if you pull out, especially if it's in the fucking Bible. I read it. It says pull out. The Lord says pull out and jack off in a Dixie cup, and you don't catch nothing. It's true. They wouldn't print it in the Bible if it was a lie. Well, I've asked this growing up, and I would get luckily, if I was a generation older, I probably would have got the fuck beat out of me for asking this. But I used to ask questions like, why isn't there any jokes in the Bible? Why is there not one funny story that's in there just for the LOLs? God damn it. Yeah, again, I'm playing the WWE as I mend my ways, as I ice down my area between my belly button and the top of my cock, as it's on fire from whatever happened here. Oh, hey, Mazzy, have you heard, I think there's a civil war with the Clown Town. I only caught a little of it last night, and I didn't participate in any of the chats, but it seems like they're all not getting along these days, which I hate to hear that, because I like all those guys. I don't know if Dom or A. Thompson was in there either. I don't think Matt. I don't think you've ever sat through Clown Town. I was just wondering if anybody knew why those guys weren't getting along. Basically, I'm asking for people to tell me rumors. What's the rumor? What's the scuttlebutt with this shit going on? Yeah, I don't. I just try to be Sweden or Switzerland. I just want to get along with everybody. I'm too old to be picking sides and shit on anything. I don't care. I'm not sure about the Clown gossip either. Oh, and I'm a huge Papa Kill fan. He's a funny fucking guy. I mean, he had me on again a couple of weeks ago. We had fun. I was on there. Was it last weekend or the weekend before? I've got fucking mental problems. I can't keep anything straight. But I was on there weekend or so before. I was on there for 4 hours. And they all were getting along then for sure. Because when I came on, all of them were there. But I was there for 4 hours. It was a hoot. It was all hoot. Nancy, all I can say is if you observe and what you say, you'll see it. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I should start up my competing show then. I'll be well as a like I'll be the ripoff of Clowntown. I'll be like Clown County. But then I would just end up disappointing you all with like the lack of effort I put in. So I'm just here to kind of babble about my day. Oh yeah, Mazzy, I got a letter from the office of the fiduciary supervisor. Where like the whore that used to live downstairs, the prostitute, like she fucking died and left me something. I don't know what. Well, not a disease. I don't think you can give those in a will. But like basically a probate office has contacted me and anyone else that didn't hear it. It's got, it's United States of America, letter to beneficiary, October 7th, 2025. There's my name and address and shit. Estate of dead whore prostitute. That used to live. It says it like that too. It says estate of dead whore prostitute that used to live downstairs. It says, dear doctor, it's like you're hereby notified on Tuesday, October 7th, 2025, the last will and testament of the dead whore that used to live downstairs was recorded in her office, and you're named as a beneficiary of this estate. So, I mean, it wasn't just a random title that I put for my stupid ass stream. Both of these things happened. UTI from Louisiana Hot Chicken, and I got named in the fucking will. My life is weird. And then, just look at me. The Hank Hill thing. I haven't heard him do a Hank Hill thing. Does he do like a Hank Hill impression or something? Yeah, I hadn't heard. I can do a killer Hank Hill impression if I like watch the show for like 20 minutes, and then I can do it. Like right now, it would sound like horse shit. Like let me just try to do it just to have it on record how I can't do it unless I'm like actually like watching the shows like propane and propane accessories. That's as good as it gets until I like watch the show for like 30 minutes, and then I can start imitating it. Because I think that town they were in, that was either supposed to be in Austin, Texas, or a fictional town just outside of Austin. I have to look that up. Obviously I've got a little bit of affinity to King of the Hill, the whole Texas pride and all that shit. Other Repentless album, I liked it, but I'm just a big fan of them all around. I mean, I guess as far as like my favorite is, I mean, that's a rough one for me to just say, but I probably the War Ensemble album is probably going to stay my favorite till the end of time. To me, that one had the most songs with the most like replay value. But it's like weird for me. It's like Slayer, like a one-hit wonder. If we all hear a one-hit wonder right now that you actually remember, like bird is the word. They even made fun of it on Family Guy. Like, oh, I'm a child, I love repetition. You can get burnt the fuck out on a one-hit wonder, right? And to where you never, once you finally cross that line, you never want to hear that fucking song again. Like let's say, and I'm just pulling this one out of my ass, but like the I'm Too Sexy song. Like, if that was a song that you played to death at one point in your life, there was a time it's like you played it one time too many. It's like, I never want to hear this goddamn song again. It's disgusting. Blech. It's like stuff that I like Slayer and Cannibal Corpse and Fear Factory and other kind of bands like that. I don't play like the same song over and over and over and over and over again back to back, but I never get sick of any of them. It's like I never feel that inclination of skipping a track, if that makes sense. Now is that I think I just did one of those sayings one of the other ones do. Oh, I don't know how to call him unless he's on the. Unless he had, because I thought he deactivated his Twitter. Now, I can't do that here anyway. I don't fucking know how. I'm using Streamlabs for desktop, and it's totally different than Streamlabs for web, which is more fun for me to use. I love that fucking Seasons, man. Yeah, no, I get it. Relentless is yeah. There's always going to have to be the one. I know what you mean, Dominic. It's like if you got a band and you love the band and they got 10 albums. I mean, one of the albums is going to be your favorite, and even if you like all the albums, you got if you're going to play the game, you got to pick one for being the least favorite. It's like I try to that's something I try to do, like, whenever I go on a show. Like, if someone asks me a question, even when it's something I don't want to answer, I try to, play the game of, I want to give some kind of answer to everything. Oh, and if anyone's, this is just to the ether of you guys and everybody else. It is the month of Halloween, so I'm going to be in the makeup quite a bit. So get the word out. This would be the month to try to get a hold of me, because I'm probably going to be in the paint fucking anyway, so it's going to be real easy to get me on a show this month. Like the 25th, I'm doing some events in DFW, so I'm going to be in paint that whole day. So when I get home, I'm already going to be in the paint. So if there's fuckers that are wanting to stream that day that have ever brought me up, you might want to get a hold of me for sure for the 25th, because, I'm going to be in the paint. And the same for the, Halloween's on a Friday. So Thursday, I'm doing some local events. I'm in the paint all day. So Thursday's a good day and Friday's a good day. But I might suck. But I'll at least look interesting. I'll try to at least look interesting. I tell you what I think when I think of a forced album. Remember how Rob Zombie didn't have an album for years and years and years, and then he finally had one. And I think one of the songs was about horses or something. It was there was a Rob Zombie album that I heard. It's that just sounds like he hired somebody. It's like, are you a fan of my old work? Write me an album and I'll perform it. What the fuck? I'll just look. Why even guess? What is it? New tab. Because I'm I don't know if this is a hot take or anything, but for Rob Zombie, I was more of a White Zombie fan, and really just the second album. The second album, I love every fucking song on that album. The Astro Creep album, I can listen to that. That's another good example of an album. I never got sick of it. There's not one. I never played one song too many times. I can listen to that whole album beginning to end. That one just hit every one of my receptors. The Rob Zombie solo stuff is in my opinion, it's fine. You know, it's fine. It's not exactly my cup of tea, and you would think it would be my exact cup of tea, but it's not. I'm more of a Aster Creep White Zombie fan. I mean, if the fucking guy was around here, I would go see him, but he's not my favorite in the world. Of course, it's going slow now that I actually am interested in looking up something. Oh, God, why did I use Safari? I accidentally used Safari to look this up. Now I gotta look at a bunch of fucking ads. Oh, pro tip for all of you listening. Just use Firefox with uBlock Origin. You'll never see another ad again until it's completely patched. I haven't seen any ads for anything in forever. It's only when I forget and I accidentally use like fucking Safari or Chrome. Both of if you use Firefox, uBlock Origin, you won't see any ads on YouTube. You won't see any ads anywhere, and your web pages just fucking work. Hey, Matt, have a great one. Thanks for stopping by for as long as you did. We'll talk soon, and I'll be on the lookout for your next stream. No, I haven't watched the. I mean, I like the Michael era Misfits. That's just, again, it's not like one of those things that really hit all my receptors. A lot of my friends were gigantic Misfits fans, so I appreciate them and everything, but, like, it's not really, no, it wasn't really something that it wasn't on my playlist a lot. That's Educated Horses. That's the Rob Zombie album I didn't like. I don't know what happened after that album. I heard that and that's what I told all my friends back then. I was like, man, it didn't even sound like it was written and performed by him. It sounded like it was written by fans of him that tried to come up with a Rob Zombie album. And he just said, okay, good enough. I'll sing. Cause like, there wasn't one song on there that I actually liked. I don't think I like hated any song on there, like absolutely like vomit hated, but like no, I didn't love any song. It definitely didn't have a Smells Like Teen Spirit or an Inner Sandman on that album. It didn't have fucking shit. There's a good example, like, you know, I probably played Smells Like Teen Spirit way too many times when I was young, and now I still to this day, I'm like, if it was playing like naturally, like I'm like sitting at a restaurant waiting on my food, I'll be like, I'm pleasantly surprised. But if it came on like the radio or something, like, I'm switching. I've heard that too goddamn many times. Hey Spur, you're doing your stream tomorrow, aren't you? That's your night. I'm the worst. You see, you know what Spur can do that I can't, and it goes back to multitasking. He actually can play his fucking games and talk. I've been paused more than I've played any of this shit. Let me get through this fucking match. I'm Alexis Bliss. I'm playing Faction Wars. Because if I can get through this run, then I'll have enough points to be able to buy a new character. I had to turn my head because, like, it's a little too, with this screen, it's a little too hard for me to see. I should really just set up a second monitor. Oh, man. It's like there, I couldn't see the reversal prompt, so I couldn't tell when it was time to save there. Couldn't see it either. I just hope we get fucking Columbus Day back as a goddamn holiday. I don't give a shit what he did or didn't do. I just want the fucking day off. I don't know that I ever had a job where I actually got that goddamn day off though, so I don't know what I'm caring about. Oh, that bitch had wet blanket. That's a passive that if she stuns me, it reduces my finisher slot. Oh, bitch, oh, she didn't go out. I stun her out here. And I should have her down for enough time that I'll be able to climb that goddamn ladder. Hopefully I won't have to take like a violent UTI piss. This little whore is stunned. Look up at my TV so I can see these pops. That's why my head is tilted. Thank you for spending your Dabbleverse tokens to watch my dumbass play this fucking game. I'm sure one of those main eventers are probably screaming somewhere like they're having the same show again, screaming at the goddamn camera about whatever this. For some fucking reason, that one I did last week got a pretty good amount of views. It had like over 200, and it was just me playing this fucking game and talking to myself like a loony person. Maybe that's why it got like 200 views. I don't know. Oh, God. This is the first time I'm facing off with that faction right there. But that means these characters that I'm about to fight, once I beat them, they'll be unlockable. So then, well, I can play as them. I can play as esteemed characters such as Lola Vice and Wendy Chu. You know, god damn. How many of y'all have ever just said, like, if only I could finally play as Wendy Chu. Yeah, this is a 4x4 match, so I mean it's not hard. It's like I just gotta isolate one of the people and either pin them or get them counted out. I mean, I could submit them too, but if I try to submit them, the people on the outside will just run in and break it up. Like they're unreliable for like breaking up pins, but they're pretty fucking reliable for remembering to like run into that goddamn ring and like break up your submissions. I'm gonna tag in Bull. Bull has these passives. She's got this one passive called like all the answers, and like what that means is this: like, see how you probably didn't see it, but it popped up on the screen. All the answers activated. So every time Bull can pull off like a reversal of any kind, like it builds up the stun meter on the opponent. And having someone stunned is like massively important because like that way you can just get free hits off. So if someone's stunned, that'll generally give you enough time to either, land a bunch of like, hits like kicks or whatever, or enough time to like land like 3 or so like wrestling holds. I'm already damaged this bitch's torso. She might be ready to do it. Not quite. What? I mean, they'll run in. Look, see, Wendy Chu's gonna run and break this goddamn pin of you little bitch. Fucking cunt. But at the very least, the good thing is that means that now Wendy Chu above her head is a red X. So that means she can't run back into the ring. And now Tatum Paxley can't run back into the ring either. So she's used up her, help her friend out. She used up her one-time interference to be able to run back into the ring. So there's that. Now Jade Cargill. God damn it, I just want to hurry up and beat this. I'm not worried about doing it fancy. I'm just wanting it to be done. Alright, that's it. I'm done. So guys, what did we learn today? We learned I, at the very least, can get a UTI from the ghost pepper chicken at Popeyes. And if you're kind to people, prostitutes that used to live downstairs will name you as a beneficiary in their will. And who fucking knew that, prostitutes would be responsible enough to have like a will for when they do pass away. So hopefully there's a big update. It's like this big bag of cash that I inherited or something like that. So you never know. You never know. In other news, and actual grown-up news, I've been looking for my forever home, and I think I've found it. So I'm gonna be checking out home that I might be purchasing. I figure I'll be dead way before 30-year loan is up anyway, so who cares? So I'll keep you all posted on that. What I'm hoping to do is if I get a chance to go there and check it out and everything, I might do like a quick live stream just walking around. It's in my price range, and I think where it's at is no place is 100% safe. If there's no place, but it's in that that 1 percentile. You should be okay as long as you're not a dipshit. As long as you're not like going for a jog at 3 a.m. and putting your headphones in, and you should be all right. So I'm hoping I might do a live stream or something here in a couple of weeks of just like touring the fucking place or something. But that's it. Hey, thank you for stopping by. I don't know how to get an outro video to play, so this is going to be a cold goodbye. Hope everybody in the chat has a great night, and hopefully I can do this again a little bit more regular, just so I can just bullshit with you guys and just hang out. All right, thanks for coming by. I'll talk to you next.